And welcome back to this murder-tific episode of Hooky Hour, where we have one strange letter written to the murderer of one, whatever the hell his name was. The dude with the baby face and the mustache that went over his lips that looks really disgusting. Anyways, back to the story. And I don't know who posted it. When did you find this?
The morning before the murder.
Before the murder?
Yes, the ringmaster was killed the night after this paper was discovered.
Who in the world posted this thing? It's okay, it says to the murderer. Nick, I think we'd better follow up on this important lead. Now, what part of this lead makes you think it's so important? Alright, so how do we follow up on this lead is the question. Where do we go? Perhaps we could check the ringmaster's room. Perhaps we could check the circus entrance. Perhaps we could move to the lodging house plaza. Perhaps we can examine Mo's room. Perhaps go to our own office? No. Detention center. Okay. I wonder what happens if we present Max's own photo. I gotta know. Should probably present him the bust. You know, whatever. I'm normally fabulous, but in this picture, I'm the king of the world. I even got a fabulous trophy and a super fabulous bust. Bust. It's really cool. I wouldn't mind seeing your trophy someday. If you want to see one of my awards, you should just go to the cafeteria. The cafeteria? You mean the one inside the circus tent? Of course! The trophy isn't there, but the bust I won is. Ah. The cafeteria, we were just there yesterday. Nick, did you see a bust anywhere inside the cafeteria? Oh, we're just not gonna... Alright, well, we do have a photo of the bust. What about this? Oh, you don't care, huh? Don't sign your own bust photo. That's just weird. Do you know anything about this? There we go. Maya taking the words straight out of my mouth. Morning of the murder, it was posted on the wall in the cafeteria. I do know all about that note. When I read it, my heart certainly skipped a beat. Your heart skipped a beat? How does it do that? Are you still breathing? While I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster and company entered the room. And company? I guess it wasn't really a company. It was just the ringmaster and my sweetie pie. When the ringmaster read the note, he turned an incredible bright red. All of a sudden, he tore it off the wall and shoved it into the pocket of his coat tail. Ah, really? Out of curiosity, what in the world was written on that thing? Let's see. Uh-huh. Oh, I don't want to steal the fun from my sweeties. Go on and find out on your own. Oh, come on, man. Not playing a game, are we? I'm sure you can find it somewhere. You might also want to ask my sweetie pie princess. Okay, so ask Regina about it and check the coattail of our man's pocket when we get there. Alright, move. Back to the circus entrance. Don't talk. Jeez, man. What is wrong with me? Big top. Through the big top. And into the ringmaster's room. Examine. Hey, do you see that? There's a scrap of paper shoved into the pocket of the tailcoat. Why didn't we... If it's just hanging out there, why didn't we just see it earlier? Anyways, you know, I've got a feeling I know what that is. I bet that's the other half of the note that Mo gave us. Let's hurry up and check this thing out, Nick. Alright. What do we got? I knew it! It fits perfectly with the other piece. How come, like, torn paper always does that? It's like, it always, like, it's just like a trope in stories that, like, two missing notes just perfectly clamp back into each other. Well, I say clamp, but you know what I mean. They supposedly perfectly, like, align with each other. And I don't know. Sometimes paper just doesn't tear like that. What does it say? What does it say? To the murderer, I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. Oh. Ooh. Tonight at 10 p.m.? That's when the murder took place. Now we need to find out who called the ringmaster. Torn by ringmaster, found in his tailcoat pocket. We need to find out who was meeting the ringmaster, and maybe this whole case will be solved. Ringmaster's tailcoat. It's been expertly cleaned and pressed, and it's got one perfect crease. Must have liked things neat and tidy. It's kind of pointless, isn't it? There's no way this beats Mo's room. Now that's cool. All I can hear in my head right now is ah. It's a very funny laugh. It's probably the most funny part about Mo. Alright, Sumno Regina in sight. Let's go back to the circus entrance. Let's go talk to Max again with the note now that we've got the whole thing here. Present. What about this? Oh, come on. What do you mean? We were just talking about it, you dolt. Gah. Move to Lodging House Plaza. Ah, perfect. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. I'm sure you did a good job as usual. Well, I am done with the investigation of the acrobat. Finally. But with Miss Von Karma... Beep, beep. Oh, no. You're just gonna keep letting that ring, buddy? Nick, what is that? That beeping sound. It's Miss Von Karma. Huh? Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind. Some sort of pager or something? You know, my pal, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here real quick. Oh, I see. See ya, pal. I didn't know that Gumshoe could run that fast. So much for being a flatfoot. Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl that's still in her teens. Well, let's go inside. It's freezing out here, and also that beeping is annoying. The wind's biting us. Ow! It's biting us lashes from a whip. Oh. Von Karma. She really did appear. It was a real battle today in court, wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Thank God it's like in the winter, else I'd imagine that outfit is like stuffy as hell. Did you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do for you? Also, can we talk about the fact that there was like... it made the sound of like a body thumping onto the ground, and I'm pretty sure Von Karma's just standing on Maya right now. That's what I'm headcanoning anyways. Tomorrow will be the day my dream finally comes true. In the story of my defeating your hands, making the national news. Ha ha ha. National news? You possess such a small sense of scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your miserable plight will be known internationally. I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win by just a little smidge. Talk. Tomorrow's trial. Miss Von Karma, it appears you got your hands onto something big, huh? Huh! I'm amazed you picked up on that much. Anyone could. You couldn't hide that look of victory with 10 paper bags on your head. Damn. I've got conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. Need any more hints? A conclusive witness? You must mean the acrobat, right? I'm putting in the summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. It's the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yeah, I get it already. You want to beat and destroy me. Get in line. Got about 10,000 other rival lawyers. Can't worry about her. I've got to try and find out more information by myself. Revenge. Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? It doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back. My God, what is with these people? Just insulting someone's dead parent? God. My dad? You must mean the esteemed Manfred von Karma. Of course, your dad. I know you miss him. Enough out of you. One more word and you'll get a mouthful of whip. Honestly? Yeah, Von Karma's pretty right about that. I would smack someone too. Now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name in this, or in any other conversation? Then, what's this revenge thing you're talking about? You wouldn't understand, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I have to see him again. One more time. Him? I'm sure you know whom I refer to. Miles Edgeworth. What? Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth? Why would you ever bring him up? You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who it was that trained the gifted prosecutor Miles Edgeworth? It was Manfred von Karma! Manfred von Karma? Exactly right. It was my papa. That means that Edgeworth was... right again. Miles was like a little brother to me. Huh? Little brother? Edgeworth and Nick are the same age. Edgeworth. That handsome devil. The man who inspired me to become an attorney. Meow. I fought against him in a few cases. I also worked with him. But a little after that case was over, he vanished. It's your fault that he's gone. Huh? It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Nick, what does she mean? Whoa, Edgeworth's death? Edgeworth was never quite the same after that case. And then with the case after that one. He never set foot into court again. And then one day, he just vanished. All he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. That was 1 year ago. It was a few months after you left to go back home. Mr. Edgeworth, he's dead? I don't believe it. I wouldn't believe Miles Edgeworth is dead for 1 second. Myself, Hooky, that is. He's still alive. I'm sure of it. Somewhere in this world, he's still alive. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death? Of course he did. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. It's a metaphorical death. Just like your victory muddied the honorable name Von Karma. I'm going to find him and whip him to a bloody pulp. And then I'm going to teach him his rightful place with my own 2 hands. Nick, about Mr. Edgeworth. Maya, I already told you this once. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me again, okay? Why is Phoenix so oddly serious about Mr. Edgeworth? Nick? Miss Von Karma? What? I don't know if you're God's gift to prosecutors or not, but I've had about enough of you. Him too. What in the world happened? This dog is all bark and no bite. He's already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you two of today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle this country has ever seen. What a promise. Nick? Let's go. We need to talk with a performer on the 3rd floor. I'm sorry I brought it up, Nick. Alright, we're moving. We're moving to the Acro's room, finally. Oh my. What an interesting act. Yeah, he's quite composed. Alright. You must be Phoenix Wright. Yes. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling. Oh, Ace Attorney names. You never cease to amaze me. He's Ken Dingling. But here at the circus, everyone just calls me Acro. Mr. Acro. How do you know my name? The detective told me. He said you definitely show up here. Acro, you're a member of this circus as well? That's right. I mainly perform on the tightrope or the flying trapeze. But nowadays, all I perform in is my wheelchair. Aww. Talk. I want to know, like, what's up with this. Yeah, let's see this first. I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair? The nerves in my legs were badly damaged. And you can't walk now? I can't even stand now. And since I live on the 3rd floor, I can't even leave this building by myself. That's awful. Man, why don't you get, like, Mo to trade rooms with you, man? The accident happened during an acrobatic session, right? Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. That's some Cyclops. 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 Doesn't seem like Acro's injuries were acrobatic in nature. Uh-oh. What's on your mind, Mr. Wright? Well, exactly when were you injured? It's been almost 6 months since I was hurt. I injured my legs during practice. 6 months ago? What in the world went on at this circus then? I don't know why my brain glitched out for like half a second. Alright, so that got a padlock on it. Stopped by yesterday and noticed that you weren't in your room. I was at the hospital all day yesterday. Ah, you went there for rehabilitation? What about the murder? Of course I know about it. Spoke with the police before they allowed me to go to the hospital. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced that it was all a dream. Huh? I just couldn't believe it. And when I saw what I saw... What you saw? Jeez, that sounded really ominous. Uh-oh, what did he see? Let's talk about the very big circus first. Acro, why did you join the circus? When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. And one night, they decided to run away from it all, without me. Aw, jeez, this guy's been dealt a real tough hand. Jay has to make sense at a circus. Someone's gotta get the bad hand in the deck of cards, right? The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. The ringmaster took such incredible care of me. He was truly a lifesaver. Seems like the ringmaster was truly a saint. He was. That's why I decided to do something very important. I decided that I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. And now, look how someone repaid him for all the good in his life. It's such a shame. Sometimes I think that he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter. I wonder if he spoiled Regina. Regina is so cute. She's truly a princess. Truly a princess? Are you sure that's a good thing? Do I detect a hint of a grudge against Regina? Spicy, spicy stuff. That's all boiling over, and next time, we may or may not just tip the pot over and spill it all out. Until then, I'll see you all at the next Hooky Hour. Bye!